I didn't think it was going to attack me, but sure enough it did. It came running to me and it bit me right on the leg too. And oh my gosh, that was so scary.
I'm afraid to go for walks now. I don't go for walks anymore in the communities. The only place I'll go for a walk is down by the river or where it's open, where there's no animals, where I know I'm safe. That's pretty much the only place I'll go for walks.
She was out playing with the next door neighbor's kids, and their dog is like a border collie, and he would just, while they're playing in the yard, would just constantly run around the fence, just watching the kids. And then they went outside the fence, and for some reason the dog just went up and, while she was riding her bike, hit her in the arm. And from that, she's been scared of dogs.
Welcome to the beautiful Siksika First Nation. My name is Alana Collicutt, and I am the Dog Care and Control Program Manager for the Alberta Spay-Neuter Task Force. We've been working with First Nation communities and their free-roaming dog population for over 10 years. Today, we are going to share some information with you on living safely with free-roaming dogs. Sometimes dogs bite. Many people believe that dogs bite because they are mean, when in fact they often bite because they are really scared.
They might be scared because you are close to something they feel they need to protect. This is called resource guarding. For example, some dogs will protect their property, their owners, the front porch, food and water dishes, or garbage bins. These are important resources, and they may be scared you will take the resources away. If you startle a sleeping dog, they might react by biting you. Some male dogs will protect a female dog in heat, which can be very dangerous for other dogs or people who get in between them. Mother dogs will sometimes protect their puppies. Dogs who are sick or injured may bite because they are in pain. Other dogs may bite because they are trying to herd you in a particular direction. Sometimes dogs make up their own jobs, like when they chase cars, bite tires, chase and bite pedestrians, or herd children. Dogs practicing herding behavior are not angry or mean. Some people think that dogs who mouth them or jump up on them are dangerous and scary. Mouthing is not a bite. It's a behavior commonly used by excited dogs during play. If a dog is mouthing or jumping up on you, fold your arms and ignore them.
But honestly, dogs do not like to bite. It is truly a last resort. In fact, it's risky for a dog to bite. If a dog gets injured during a fight, that injury could threaten their life. So if a dog does bite, they feel it is their last option. Most of all, dogs bite because humans are ignoring the signals that the dog is uncomfortable or scared.
I think it's just, having the ability to, give dogs their space and their respect that they need. If you're going into their yard or their home, you need to respect that's their home, and you need to take the proper procedures. And if a dog's letting you know that it doesn't want you to be there, then don't be there.
Dogs communicate through body language. If you don't understand their language and you continue to do what's upsetting them, you may end up getting bitten.
A fearful dog will have its tail tucked between its legs and a lowered body. An alert dog's ears will be standing up and its tail will be horizontal. An angry dog may show its teeth, growl, lunge, or bark. Its hackles may be up. A friendly dog's face is soft and will approach with a gentle, wagging tail.
If possible, call or text before visiting someone's home and ask if their dogs are okay with strangers. Don't be afraid to ask the owner to contain their dogs.
Dogs naturally approach in a curved fashion. Humans can use this approach during any interaction to reduce stress. Slowly pull into the yard and honk your horn. Wait for the owner to come to the door or window and ask about the dogs. Open the vehicle door and proceed carefully to the home. Be aware of where the dogs are and try to avoid allowing them to come up behind you. If the dogs show signs of being scared, give them space. Avoid eye contact with the dogs. If the dog is guarding the door, ask the owner to move the dog while you enter the home. When leaving the home, be aware of where the dogs are and do not let them get behind you. Ride slowly into the yard. If you ride too fast, the dogs could start playing a game of chase, or they may be startled by your sudden approach. If you feel threatened, you can use the bike as a barrier between you and the dogs. This is the riskiest approach, so make sure you are aware of your surroundings. Remaining calm will reduce your risk of a bite. If you feel threatened, do not continue the approach. Back away from the property. Tethered dogs can be dangerous because they are bored, are not exercised, and may be protective of their small area. Make sure the dog cannot reach you. Do not attempt to interact with a tethered dog. If you feel threatened by dogs who are interested in what you are carrying, calmly put the bag down and avoid sudden movements. Slowly move away until the dogs lose interest in you. Do not attempt to get the bag back. If dogs rush out at you from their yards while you are walking or jogging down the road, turn around slowly and carefully walk backwards or sideways. Keep walking backwards until the dogs lose interest. Dogs love chasing bikes. They are mostly just looking for something to do and are not mean dogs. It is hard to outrun these dogs, so the best thing to do is slow down and get off your bike. Dismount the bike so it is a barrier between you and the dogs. Walk slowly away from the dogs while making sure not to let the dogs approach you from behind. Only begin riding again when the dogs have lost interest.
Here are some things that could increase your risk of being bitten.
Walking at night, short-cutting through yards, being under the influence of drugs or alcohol, running away and or turning your back on dogs, making sudden movements, hitting, kicking, or throwing things at dogs.
Children should not be alone with dogs. Never turn your back on a strange dog. Always remain calm in the presence of dogs. It's important to understand that carrying a stick-like object as protection from dogs may actually create an incident. Fearful dogs may react to the stick, even if you don't use it. If you think you might be attacked, try creating a barrier between yourself and the dog, such as a hat or a backpack. If you fall or are knocked down, curl into a ball on your side and interlock your hands behind your neck. If you receive a dog bite, wash the wound immediately with soap and water. Visit your health center for medical attention and report the incident. Try to give a good description of the dog: sex, color, size, and where the incident occurred. You may need a rabies vaccine or a tetanus shot.
I'm extremely hopeful for the situation. I mean, I come across so many people that just absolutely love their dogs and would do anything for them. Once again, it's just the education part that we have to stress. There's a lot of people out there that are willing to learn more, and we just have to provide that for them. But I'm very hopeful.
Now you have dogs that you are friends with.
Yes, and I love them. I love them now.
Dogs and humans can be great companions. The more we understand each other, the safer we all will be.